Welcome to my YouTube channel Repair Videos. Dear viewers, here I came with a new notification just from Indian Air Force. Invites Indian Gorkhas subjected of Nepal male candidates for appear recruitment rally from 3rd July to 12th July 2024 to join as a airman, which is non-technical and medical assistant trade at the base repair depot Air Force Chandigarh. So although the rally starts on 3rd July to 3rd July, but the registration here is mentioned that registration for the rally 11 hours on 22 May 2024 will be closed on 23 hours on 5th June on website portal, which is www.airmanselection.cdac.in. So here is the notification that the criteria and the education qualification is here mentioning that uh, eligibility criteria. It means the education medical marital status and date of birth is like medical assistant trade for candidates with 10 plus 2 that should be unmarried and born on 2nd January 2004, that is 2004, and on 2 January 2008, both date is inclusive. That is the medical assistant trade for candidates with diploma BSc in pharmacy. Uh, there is the date of birth is here mentioning that 02 January 2001 to 02 January 2004, both dates included. And the education qualification is here mentioning that 10 plus 2 intermediate equivalent examinations with physics, chemistry, biology and English from education board recognized by central, state or UT with a minimum 50% marks in aggregated and with 50% marks of in English, or should have passed 2-year vocational course with non-vocational subject, that is physics, chemistry, biology and English from education board recognized central, state, UT and with minimum 50% and aggregate with 50% in English also. And there is the candidates with diploma who are uh, eligible, that interim 10 plus 2 equivalent physics, chemistry, biology and English with minimum 50% marks aggregate in 50% marks English, additional diploma BSc chemistry in pharmacy with minimum 50% in aggregate with valid registrations from State Pharmacy Council and Pharmacy Council of India. At the time of enrollment will be mandatory requirement. And after that we move to domicile requirement, which is mentioning that to eligible appear recruitment base repair depot Air Force Chandigarh, the candidate should require to satisfy the following conditions: school, colleges, institutes where candidates were passed qualify examinations with the geographic administration's limit of districts of states as mentioned in para 1, that is discussing here that para 1 like states of Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, UT of Jammu and Kashmir, Chandigarh and Ladakh. So other districts of India are not eligible for this recruitment. So you can skip the video, and then we move to mandatory medical standards, which is mentioning that height 152.5 centimeter, chest uh, should be proportioned with and well developed with the minimum range of 5 centimeter expansion, weight that is positioned in the height and age as applicable for IAF. Hearing is mandatory, and uh, dental health is also mandate, and visual standards, that is medical standard 6 by 36 each eye, correctable to 6 by 9 each eye. So and there next we move to the only Sikh candidates, that is not um, I discussed by, but we move to next 10 number column as candidate discharged from Indian Army, Indian Navy and any other government organization shall also be eligible, subject to their discharge with no adverse entities. But next para we move to right marital status or document required, which is mentioning here. Lastly, we move to medical consent form of physical fitness and fitness test and medical test, which is mandatory for the rally, and terms and conditions are mentioning. Then where is pay and allowances are mentioned, and higher education, parks and the other benefits are mentioning here. Vertical of verification of eligibility is mentioning here. Lastly, physical fitness test PFT is 1.6 run within 7 minutes, and for candidates up to the age of 21, and 7 minutes 30 seconds for candidates above 21 years age and holding diploma BSc in pharmacy. Additional candidates have uh, to complete 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups, 20 squats with the stipulated time for frequencies in the physical fitness test. Then we move to next para, that is written test. There is reasoning, general awareness uh, are required, and English in 20 questions, and the total marks given below. Next we move to 23, and registration fees are next mentioning, that is registration fees 100 rupees and GST. So there is the notification with brief, and almost it is a reminder, that is the registration already has started. So who are eligible can apply and do best for our nation.